Hey guys, Sunshine here. I was hoping that we could talk for just a minute, maybe close to 10. I'm hoping less than 10, but I promise not to go over that, okay? Some of you may have seen the video that was taken of me speaking to over 200 people at Atlanta's Super Saturday this past Saturday, January 10th, 2015. And at the beginning, I talked a bit about belief. And I had limited time there, and I know I have limited time here as well because we all have busy lives, but I wanted to talk to you a bit more about belief. It's something that's really been on my heart to share with you, something that's making me have to step way outside of my comfort zone and really open up the doors and share with you some things that really, to be 100% honest, it kind of scares the crap out of me to share with you, but because it's not always easy to be open. It's not always easy to be vulnerable, and I feel so vulnerable right now. So if this doesn't jive with you, if this isn't your thing, if you don't want to talk about belief, then you can keep scrolling. But this is for the people who need it, who need to know a bit more about belief in themselves. I'm not talking about religious beliefs here, anything like that. I'm talking about believing in yourself and believing in a goal and in believing in being able to accomplish something that you set your mind to, even despite major obstacles, especially despite major obstacles. Some of you know that in 2013 I was diagnosed with insulin resistance and metabolic syndrome. And what some of you know and some of you don't know is that, the doctors did try the medicine route with me. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, okay, sure, we'll try it. I happen to not do well with a lot of meds in general. I don't like them, first of all. I don't like having to take a pill. But at the same time, I end up, if it says may cause drowsiness, then I'm knocked out kind of thing. So I had the side effects from the meds that they gave me, and they took me off them within a week. It was that bad. So I was basically told, good luck, and here's a little bit of consultation with dietitian, and, she helped a little bit, and I had, took most of 2013 after having been a strict raw vegan for so many years to say screw it and eat what I wanted because, for those of you that don't know raw vegan, there's a lot of stuff you don't eat. There are a lot of things you do, but there's a lot of things that you don't. Cheese being one of the things that I had missed, and bread being one of the things that I had missed. And so I spent the rest of 2013 eating what the hell I wanted to because I was tired of people telling me what I could and couldn't eat. And I just decided to not give a crap for half a minute. And I needed to do that mentally to really just get past the whole just people telling me what to do and feeling deprived more often than not. So because I had put on 80 pounds over 2 years with doing everything right, and I was a little bit over that. Actually, I was a lot over that because I had already lost more than 80 pounds before that. So in 2014, beginning of last year, I made it my goal to change up my eating patterns to support kicking metabolic syndrome and insulin resistance to the curb. And I did, but I didn't do it in the healthiest of ways. I was putting a lot of things that are, chemical crap storms into my body just for the sake of not having, sugar or carbs or whatever. And that's not a route I wanted to do either because I do like to eat more natural whole foods. But I didn't believe that there was any other way. And I started to research, and I found Shakeology, and I found that it was low glycemic. And I didn't start out searching for Shakeology. I started out searching for a low glycemic shake that didn't have added fillers, that didn't have added chemicals, that didn't have sucralose or Splenda or any of that other crap in it. And that's when I came across Shakeology and looked at the ingredients and said, wow, this I can do. And I started drinking that, and I started doing the workout programs, and then I had come across 21 Day Fix after it came out, and I was like, you know what, maybe my portions are off. I didn't believe they were. If you want to talk about belief, I did not believe my portions were off. I believed that they were on point. And I got the 21 Day Fix, and it comes to find out they weren't. not only were my portion sizes not on point, but I wasn't eating enough of certain foods and too much of others that, were not supporting my goals. So I had to believe that I could do it, and I had to believe that the weight would come off in order to even give it a go. You know what I mean? Same thing with this business, or same thing with if you have a goal that you want to meet, whether it's health and fitness, whether it's a hobby, whether it's your job, whether it's starting your own business, whether it's being a coach, being a Beachbody coach. I didn't want anything to have to do with coaching. I was like, you can't make money doing this, and I'll have to bug all my friends, and I don't want to do that. And I had every excuse under the sun not to do it. But my husband believed in me doing the business before I believed in me doing the business, because I said I didn't have the time or the money, and he said, honey, you tell people to take care of themselves all the time. How do you figure this won't fit into that? So he believed it before I did, and sometimes that's what we need. Sometimes we need somebody to believe in us, or somebody to believe in our goals just as much as we do, or somebody to believe that we can hit a mark that maybe we're a little bit afraid of before we believe that we can do it ourselves. And that's okay too. That's what I try to do for my challengers. That's what I try to do for my coaches, because I've had that for myself. And I don't mind being that person that believes in you before you're ready to believe in yourself, because it only takes a little bit of success to see that you can do it. I didn't lose today. It's a bit of a milestone. I hit the 30-pound lost mark out of about 100 that I have to lose, to be 100% honest, because I wasn't fully at my goals when I started putting weight back on and not knowing that I had metabolic syndrome. So, I had to stop doubting myself and stop doubting the process and actually start to believe in myself a bit, and start to believe in the process, and start to believe that if I followed a proven system, it would work. And it has. I had nothing to lose and everything to gain with trying Shakeology, because it had a 30-day bottom of the bag money back guarantee. So I had to believe that I was either going to get my money back or it was going to work and take away my cravings, because that was one of the reasons I got it. I got it for convenience, first of all, and I got it because I needed something that stopped the cravings. With insulin resistance, you crave sweets like all the time, and nothing was taking those away. And I don't know about you, but my willpower is not that good. So I needed something that would take those cravings away and yet still satisfy something a bit, and Shakeology has done that for me. So I had to believe I had nothing to lose, and truly I didn't, and I did gain everything from it. I had to believe that the 21-day fix, that the portion control, maybe there was something to it. Maybe these people were getting results for a reason, and maybe, just maybe, even with insulin resistance and even with metabolic syndrome, and even though those are things I don't claim because I am totally out to kick their butts, I had to believe that I could. And I had to believe in myself enough to give it a try. And I'm so glad I did, because today I just want to take a minute to tell you, believe in yourself and believe in the process and believe that you can do this. Whether it's your health and fitness journey, whether you decide to become a coach, whether you have 30 pounds you want to lose or more, because in my case it's still more. But believe that you can do it, because I believe in you. And if this resonates with you at all, just drop me an email. Send it to coachsunshineb@gmail.com.